Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am back with another pizza concoction. My mother has a new request and I'm going to be making her pizza on this cheese pizza that I get at Walmart for $1. I'm trying to let you see the top of it. And she wants a ravioli pizza. And I could only get this big can at Family Dollar yesterday when I ran out to get her ravioli. So I'm going to freeze the leftovers, but she likes the mini ravioli, and so that's what I grabbed. So I'm going to take my pizza out and put it here. I'll be right back. I always let my crust thaw, just so it doesn't take as long to cook. And I do have extra cheese that I'm going to be putting on this. This is going to be pretty easy. She did want onions, and I have no onions. And then she said celery, but no, I'm not going to bother with that. We're just doing the ravioli and the cheese. And like I said, it's going to be easy to put together. How it's going to come out, I do not know. But we're about to find out. So let me open the can of ravioli. And I decided I will put some celery. I'm just going to slice it thin because, you know, I don't know. It might be just big crunchy pieces. She likes things like onions and celery in big pieces, but I'm gonna just slice some celery thin and add it on there because it'll give it some color. Now this is very liquidy, like watery liquidy. I'm gonna pour that out because I don't want you know, this to be like a watery pizza, so we'll see. I don't know. And when I say I'm pouring it out, I wasn't wasting it. I'm just pouring it out of the can because that just looked too wet. Now the cheaper brand that I usually get her at Walmart is thick. Now I do have some sauce, but I was just assuming that we would have ravioli sauce and not ravioli water. That's what it looks like. So I'm kind of draining it. And, you know, there is sauce on the pizza, so that might be enough. Put a little bit of it on there. So far, this is very easy. I want to make sure that they're all over the place. I need just one more. Okay, I think I can push these guys. Make room for one more right there. Well, I'm glad I had the big can. I don't think a small can would have been enough. Well, there. And that's, you know, pretty saucy. Let me see. I'll put a little bit of sauce. Now, oh yeah, the celery. Let's see. I'm going to move these guys over here. Put one more right there. Like that. Okay, let me cut up some celery. I do have some little minced onion, but that's not the reason my mother likes onions on it. It's not like for the flavor. It's because she likes big pieces of onion. I mean, she can seriously eat like a whole raw onion. She just loves it. But I'm going to sprinkle some on anyway. And I do have some chopped celery. I don't know. I'm just doing what she wants. Except that she's not getting her onions. I don't know why I let myself run out of things like onions. That's like almost as important to her as bread. Good enough. Cheese. And we have mozzarella cheese this time. Ooh, finally shredded. I didn't realize that. Is that enough? Might be enough. That looks good. I am putting this in the oven at 400 degrees for at least 20 minutes. It might take a little bit longer. I can never remember what I, did the time before. But at least 20 minutes. I'll let you know how long, and I'll show it to you when it comes out. While that is baking, I cleaned up, and I was able to fill 2 of these containers with leftovers for my mother, which I will pop into the freezer. This is what we have. It certainly looks done enough, but it also looks like I don't think you can quite see. Some of the raviolis kind of slid off. Ow! Let me let it cool for just a bit and see if I can put that on the cutting board. The only things I see is that there's some little crispy parts, and then, you know, some of the little raviolis wanted to slide down a little bit, so I kind of pushed them back up. This would be my favorite part. And I know it's still like really hot and it's probably going to be just a sloppy mess, but I know my mother's hungry because I always wait too late to start the video. Now let's try cutting this guy. I'd like to cut it in half. I accomplished that. And I think I'll go with the less crispy burned half and give her this piece here. Get out of my way for a minute. I'm going to cut this into 3 pieces. Well, I cut pretty easy when I have raviolis flying off here. It smells wonderful. It smells like an Italian restaurant. You don't even get to see what I'm doing. Oh, she's going to love that there's mozzarella cheese on it this time. Oh, what a mess, what a mess. It doesn't matter if it's messy. There's her meal. 96 years old, and this is what she eats. And then she'll have this for tomorrow. It won't be as sloppy when it's cooled off. All right, you guys, I'm going to go give this to her. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sure I will have some more pizza concoctions on the way. She has some other ideas. So I'll be back with more soon. Bye!